Hey everyone, today's video is going to be another Christmas food haul. This time round I've got some bits from Aldi to share with you guys. Now again, I feel like I said a similar thing in my Asda food haul, but I've seen so many good options online for Aldi of like various different people picking up stuff that's vegan and it looks amazing. When I went to my local Aldi, I couldn't find the same things, which I feel like is far more common with Aldi because they change up like their stuff so often. So I didn't get as much stuff as I wanted. A lot of this is just like snacky bits and pieces, but I have seen that they've got a lot more vegan options from other people online. So I still recommend going to Aldi and seeing if you can find any of those bits and pieces. But I will share with you guys what I picked up this time round. So I'm going to start with the frozen party food. The first one that I picked up being these vegetable wontons. These were either £1.79 or £1.99. I'm not sure which one they are on the receipt, but they are 5 red Thai style vegetable wontons and 5 green Thai style ones. Marked as vegan on the package, look amazing. They had the same fusion skewers that they had last year that I'd already tried, so I didn't pick those up, but I feel like they were like a similar sort of flavour. I do feel like Aldi's pretty good at bringing out stuff that other supermarkets aren't, and I haven't really seen these anywhere else. Like the spring rolls, they are everywhere, but I thought this was something a little bit different and they look really good, so I'm excited to give these a try. And then the other party food bit was again either £1.79 or £1.99, and that is their Oriental vegetable selection. Again, marked as vegan on the package, which is always nice. And in this you get Chinese vegetable crackers, vegetable and black bean clovers, and Szechuan vegetable windmills. So again, on a very similar like theme. I feel like if you are having some sort of party, this stuff is ideal, and it sounds really good, to be honest. So don't have a huge amount to say about both of those, other than I'm very excited to give them a try. The other item that I picked up from their frozen section was these Brussels sprouts. So these were £1.49 and they are balsamic char grilled sprouts with pine nuts, which sounds pretty good. I will say, if you are looking out for these in Aldi, for my Aldi, they were in like the same box as the ones with bacon. So just something to be aware of, because I saw them, picked one up like, oh, I wonder if this is vegan. Looked at the back and I was like, pork fat, like how are they labeling this as vegetarian? Then I realised I picked up the wrong one. So just something to be aware of. This is obviously less party food, more Christmas dinner food. And I'm actually really coming around to sprouts. I really enjoyed them last year when I cooked them with like vegan bacon and lots of garlic. So I thought I would give like a pre-made version a go as well. I love balsamic vinegar, I love pine nuts, so I feel like these are going to be a win, and it's literally just a case of shoving them in the oven. So pretty easy and probably a really nice addition to a Christmas dinner. The next thing is probably the thing I'm most excited about, and I was so happy when I saw they had this in my Aldi because I've seen it online a lot, and that is this vegan antipasti selection. This was £1.75. You get marinated Kalamata olives, cherry tomatoes, cheddar style cheese with garlic and chives, and then tomato and herb mini breadsticks. I'm just a sucker for anything like this. I love picky food, I love antipasti. I've finally come around to olives, which has been a huge thing for me. I've literally been eating like a single olive anytime anyone around me had an olive for like the past 5 years, I want to say, because it was like one of the only foods I didn't like, and I hate not liking a food. And I feel like I might have come around to them, so pretty big deal. I'm gonna give those a go. I also love a good sun-dried tomato, I love breadsticks, I love cheese. I feel like there's just, you can't go wrong with something like this. And again, it's such an easy thing to buy if you've got someone coming around that's vegan for a party and like everyone else isn't vegan, so you don't want to go all out with the vegan stuff. Something like this is just so easy, so I'm really hoping it tastes good. The final few things are all sort of snacky bits. The first one being these beetroot, apple and chili crackers. These were £1.79 and I feel like they're from like Aldi's more bougie range, so a little bit more expensive. A lot of Aldi snacks were not vegan, so they had a load of different Christmas crisps. Pretty much all of them, well, as far as I could tell, all of them were not vegan. They had meat in it, they had milk in it. They had some like salted tortilla chips in the shape of Christmas trees, but I didn't really fancy buying those because they're just gonna taste like normal tortilla chips. So I thought I would maybe pick up something a little bit different to try. I don't normally reach for stuff like this, but I do love a good cheese and crackers. We just had a little like cheese board day at work, and I've come back with a bunch of different vegan cheese. So these are going to be perfect to have with some of that. And I just thought they sounded really interesting. I've never tried anything beetroot, apple and chili flavoured before. in my life, so we'll have to see what these taste like. This next thing is also from Aldi's specially selected range, and that is their peanut brittle. This was £1.99. The ingredients in this are literally just peanuts, sugar, glucose syrup and salt, so a very short ingredient list. I mean, it sounds good. I actually have not really had peanut brittle before, I don't think. I think it's the kind of thing that rips your teeth out, so gonna have to be careful with this, but I feel like it's the kind of thing that maybe some family members might enjoy, so I can always bring it with me when I go home for Christmas. And I like peanuts, so I'm a fan of sweet and salty. I like peanuts. As long as this doesn't rip my teeth out, then I'm sure it'll be nice. Also, I've just noticed it says with 50% peanuts, which means if the rest of the ingredients are just sugar, glucose syrup and salt, that means 50% of this is just pure sugar. So we'll see how that tastes. It might be far too sweet for me, but I'm gonna give it a go. And then the last thing I actually picked up on a Aldi trip that I did a little while ago. Saw them and I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab them now because I don't know if by Christmas they'll still be selling them. But when I did go the other day, they did still have these in stock. Not 100% sure on the price because I don't have the receipt for this one, but I believe it was like £3 or £3.50. But these are vegan salted caramel truffles, so smooth salted caramel truffles with a fine cocoa powder. They sound delicious. They also had like orange truffles, I think it was. I'm not sure if it was like a liquid orange truffle or just like a chocolate orange truffle, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think it was like an orange cream type chocolate, which I absolutely hate. I feel like they're very divisive as a chocolate in a chocolate box. I cannot stand strawberry and orange creams. But I went for these ones either way because I'm a sucker for salted caramel. This brand, which I don't even want to try and pronounce, Moser Roth, is Aldi's chocolate brand, and they have a lot of different vegan chocolates often, so just like bars of dark chocolate generally. So it's very exciting that they've brought out some truffles to try as well, and they sound delicious. So again, something I'm very excited to try. And then that was everything I picked up in Aldi. So I feel like maybe a little bit of a shorter video, but just like all of my other Christmas food hauls, I will be doing a taste test of these different bits on my channel in a few days time, so look out for that. I feel like this potentially could be my last vegan food haul of this year because the days are just absolutely running away from me. I did also want to try some stuff from M&S, so might see if I can squeeze that in. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.